Yo! Happy Sunday. I'm going to let this build up for a second. I want to get into something really cool with you guys. I just got to finish the message up quick. All right, guys. So, what I wanted to talk about this morning was kind of looking at. I know that the technology, we talk a lot in this group about what tools to use, what technology is available, just the different type of stuff that's out there that you can get involved in with advertising your business on Facebook. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I've really come to the realization that not everyone has time to spend on this stuff. And we've talked about this in the group as well. But having the ability to, take the time to learn the basics of this, look at what, a sales funnel is in comparison to what your website is. So what I wanted to do here quickly in the group this morning is go over quickly just what the purpose of a sales funnel is, what's involved in a sales funnel, and then how you apply this to your business. And then we're going to do something really, really dope actually for the webinar. We're going to give away a $5,000 sales funnel for your business, custom, built by A-Type Data, same type of ones we use in Lionshare Maintenance, for you guys to be able to just, instead of, for those of you that don't have the time to learn this stuff or don't have any interest in applying this and you're running your business, we're going to give away a $5,000 sales funnel in the webinar. So take a step back and let's talk a minute about what's included in a sales funnel. What's the definition of a sales funnel first? A sales funnel is a series of pages, website pages, landing pages, whatever you want to call them. It's a series of pages that takes your customer down the path of purchasing something from you. So in a very, let's say a very simple sales funnel, you're going to have your landing page, which is where your customers are taken after they click your ad. So you write an ad or you put something on the internet. Your customer clicks on this, they're taken to your landing page. A landing page is just an expanded version or a longer page sales letter, let's say. And don't let these technical terms get confused. If you guys have questions, ask them here because we're live and I can get to them. But a landing page is just a extension of your ad. So you wrote an ad and you said, hey, we got 20 windows for $199 to your local homeowner, call before Friday. Okay, someone's interested and they click on it. The landing page that they're taken to, it just further explains what they talked about in that ad, identifying the pains that customer has, talking to them because we identified the customer before we ran the ad to them. Let's talk about that for a second. When you put an advertorial out, you're putting it to a customer. This could be very broad. They could be 30 to 70 years old, and you're just putting an ad in front of people, hey, we have a special on window cleaning, come get it. You don't need to get crazy targeted on that. So your landing page for that ad is only going to be explaining what you're giving to the person. This doesn't need to be overcomplicated. So you write an ad, and it's for a service like window cleaning, power washing, landscaping, carpet cleaning, whatever it may be, and you're giving someone an offer. The landing page that they go to after they click on that ad is just a extension, a longer explanation of that offer. What you have the capability to do here on a landing page that you don't have to do in an ad or that you don't have the capability to do, you can use more images, you can use more video, you can use more photos, you can explain yourself more in depth because the person has taken the step of interacting with something that you wanted to put in front of them, an ad from your business. Maybe it's just a post on your local business page that you boosted locally in your area. No targeting at all. When they're taken to that landing page, you're just continuing to explain what you want them to do. So now they submit a quote, or you have a quote form on your landing page. What you want your customer to do is fill out that quote form. They hit enter, they're taken to a thank you page. And this is just a two-step, very basic funnel. Now you know that you ran an ad to someone, they clicked on it. They went to your landing page that just talked about the ad you were running. So elaborates. Maybe it says a little bit about you and yourself, the offer you're giving out, your company. It talks to your customer and explains something to them, tells a story like we've talked about before. From there, then if they fill the quote form out, they're taken to what's called a thank you page. This thank you page allows you to capture the information from the person that submitted the quote form. What you can do with that thank you page is retarget customers, and don't let this overwhelm you guys. When I say retarget customers, I know that this can be a little bit advanced. But if you get a customer to fill out your quote form and then they're taken to a thank you page, you can capture the information of those people. Let's take technology out of this completely. Let's just say that this is all done on paper. You're going out doing estimates. You're just going door to door. Your ad is you in front of this person. Hey, Dave, can I wash your windows? Can I do this? Great. That was the ad. Me in your door. That was the ad. Now, the landing page is just me filling out the quote form. I'm filling out the form. We got the customer to say yes. They didn't slam the door in my face or ignore what I was doing. They said yes. So now I have this quote form, this piece of paper in front of me. I'm writing this down and giving them a quote for my services. Those people are more valuable than the people that slammed the door in our face. So now we have this piece of paper and we filled them out. That's our landing page, guy, this quote form. That's our landing page. Now, when the person says, yes, I want to go. So now let's take a step back. I can get going a little bit fast here. We're talking about what a sales funnel is in comparison to doing this offline. So a sales funnel, we have our ad, we're taking them, they click on our ad, they go to a landing page. They fill out the quote form, they go to a thank you page. Let's talk about doing this in person. I'm going door to door. My ad is me knocking on the door. Someone opens the door, I give them my pitch. That's the ad we're running. If they say, yes, Dave, I want a quote, as opposed to slamming the door in my face and they say no, if they slam the door in my face and they say no, they didn't do anything. We don't have anything to engage, or we don't have anything to track, like they didn't take action. But if they say, yes, I want a quote, and I was able to fill out this piece of paper, now after I've done, a couple hours of this, or a couple days of running an ad, see how this is going together? Now I have a stack full of papers that wanted a quote. Well, how would I track that on the internet? Because if I have a landing page that someone fills out this quote form, it's the same as having a bunch of, visually can talk better, you guys, I know. So now we have a thing full of quote forms. So now we have these quotes. Those are people that were taken to our thank you page. If I have this handful of quotes that we filled out, now, because of the joys of the internet, I can take the people that made it to my thank you page and make a bunch of people that are likely to do that exact same thing, and then I can run ads to them. Because I'll get technical a second for it here, but it'll make sense. Because Facebook tracks all this data of what we're doing, we have the ability that when people make it to that thank you page, you have the ability, now I have a handful of quotes. Now I can take all of the data on Facebook and say, Facebook, make these 50 or 100 people that requested quotes. I want you to give me 1 million people that are just like these people. Then you take those 1 million people, you zero them down into your service area, and then you run ads to them. Why? Because those people are going to be more likely to do what people just like them did. Give me some engagement, guys, if that makes sense. I want to break this down and kind of get over this bridge of the understanding and getting to that level of, these tools or all this stuff. It's like, guys, I know it can be a lot. So what we're going to do in the webinar, and this is what I want you guys to help me out and bump out with, someone in the webinar on Thursday is going to win a $5,000 sales funnel built by us over at A-Type Data. So now, instead of you guys having to go out, sign up for ClickFunnels, learn all this stuff, if you sign up for the webinar, if you've already signed up, please share it out. We just want to get as many people learning this stuff as possible. We're going to give out a 3-step funnel. Value of, if a client called me out of nowhere, we'd charge $5,000 for this. We're going to build you out a custom landing page for your ads. We're going to build out a one-time offer. So if they submit the quote, they go to an offer. Hey, do you also want gutter cleaning for $50 off or whatever? And then a thank you page. We're going to tie in an email autoresponder. We're also going to create a free download. So let's say someone goes to your ad, but they don't want to fill out the free quote form, but they do want 5 tips for increasing the value of your home this spring, we're going to create that for you too. So a $5,000 funnel. We're going to give this away on Thursday evening of this week. Thursday, March 30th, 7 p.m. I want you guys to be able to wrap your mind around these sales funnels and what goes into them. So guys, if you have any questions, I'm going to cut this live video off now. We'll get back on the group here in a second. If you guys have any questions, I'll go through these messages here and answer them on the live video. I'm just going to share this out a little bit. What I want to ask is, did that explanation make sense to everybody? I know there's only had a couple people in here, but for those of you that have kind of been struggling a little bit with understanding what a sales funnel is, did that explanation make sense? Did that kind of tie some of the dots together or make it? I want to make the tools and the landing pages and pixels and retargeting and all that stuff that makes your eyes cross and your head explode. I want to make that more simple because that's how we're going to start succeeding and being good at this stuff. Awesome. 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 I love the engagement, guys. I'll get back on here live in a little bit. Remember, guys, for the rest of this week through Thursday, we are going to be answering questions live in the group. So I'm going to get to this in a minute here. If you guys have questions about anything, post them in the group. I'm going to do a live video response in the group. These are going to stop on Thursday. So get as many as you can in before Thursday because the people that are posting in the group now will get a video response to everything that they ask. We're going to change that to the private group. Of course, guys, you know, the time and valuable and all the stuff that we put into this group. The video answers are now going to go into a database, and that's going to be available in our private group. So take advantage of this until Thursday. Post your questions. I promise you, every single question that's posted will get a video recorded answer before Thursday. Guys, if you have anything, as always, you need anything else, I end all of these the same. Post in the group. If it's about a Facebook question, you don't need to shoot me a message. Post in the group and I'll do a video answer. If it's something outside of Facebook, feel free to show me a message. Guys, thank you very much for joining me, and we will be talking sooner rather than later. Jeremy just asked about the private group. If you purchase the Facebook training courses, you're automatically added to the private group. That's where we have a database of every single question that's ever been answered. That's accessible there in the group as well. So, buy the courses on Thursday, come to the webinar, learn some stuff. If you purchase the courses on Thursday, you'll be added to the private group. You'll also be in the drawing for a chance to win a $5,000 funnel from A-Type Data. So guys, have a good Sunday. I'm sure I'll be in here a couple more times before I leave the office. But if you guys need anything, post here in the group or shoot me a message. Talk to you soon. Later.